My name is Praveen Jagtap, and our company name is Pegasus Clinicare Private Limited. So it's related to food and drug administration related licensing work, and we are into more into technical aspects because my qualification is master in pharmacy, and I am having 10 years of industrial experience before came into this field. Initially, there is hardly 100 square feet area we are availing as a Pegasus Clinicare Private Limited firm with my partner. My partner and me used to sit in that office, and we do like part-time businessman job during that period. So after six, almost after 6 hours, after our office hours, we have started this firm, until 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. till 2 a.m. we are working together, and we will like to grow this company as a global one. Initially there एक रहता है ना कि your performance depends upon your immediate boss. So that's how hierarchy to be. Okay. So sometimes it happens, no, you are very reluctant to do the monotonous job, right? When you are trying to find out the solution amongst departments, you would like to know that there this department also I can handle, this can I can handle, account I can able to check, and वो जो zest रहता है ना, एक छोटा सा spark रहता है कि वो आता ही है, because after 10 years of my service, I have got to know that there are a lot of multiple clients I have been associated with, and then I have seen government related things very closely, how to avail the permissions, and through that, because my qualification is technical, means in master in, I have done D pharmacy, D pharmacy for 2 years, B pharmacy, bachelor in pharmacy for 3 years, and then masters in pharmacy for 2 years. So after having almost 7 years in this field, I have got the job immediately at Cipla Limited, wherein I used to do the regulatory filing for the rest of the world countries. And then I have worked with Centaur Pharma Laboratories, who is a US FDA approved facility. Over there I have got the initial experience right from making a first batch through its quality, because it's a vast experience, I would say. And my experience is जितना छोटे कंपनी में काम करने के लिए हमें नॉलेज थ्रू आउट द फील्ड होता है, उतना बड़े कंपनी में नहीं होता है, बिकॉज वी हैव टू बी वेरी पिक्यूलियर विथ योर फोकस्ड ऑन सब्जेक्ट मैटर ओनली. So you can't able to pick into the other fields. So that is the advantage I have taken it from that field, and that's a good journey with Centaur also. I am with them for almost 5 and 8 years. So through that journey I have learned enough, and some incidences happen that you have to report to someone junior who is sitting next behind to you, or something like that. So I have make up my mind that where would I grow if at all I continue this job for further up to retirement, where I would go. Then I realized that I will be a section head, I will be a head of such a particular department, or maybe a CEO of a particular unit. But beyond that, I haven't seen any growth in that field. So that I really don't able to enjoy. So this is that thought in my mind immediately cracked that why we should start our own firm, and for which where I am good at, then only we could able to grow. Otherwise, if at all you don't like particular job, you can't put your efforts in that, and it will not result into the commercial aspects. It's purely a direct relationship. The first client, I am still recollecting that it's related to Ayurvedic firm. They want some service from us, like online service. Hardly it's like only a 300 rupees per product wala thing tha. So they are having some 50 or 100 products I would like to cater for them. And it's a big name because it's Atma Santulan and Santulan's Balaji Tambe's work. So we have until date my whatever the till date they are my clients and they are happy with my services. That's a quite rewarding thing for us. That and there we have not increased much about their service cost also, and they are happy with our services since day one. So whenever they find any problem related to food and drug administration licensing, they immediately contact us and tell us that अरे इसमें ये है तो how whether I can get the solution. Then we will keep the solutions on their table and they are quite happy with our services. This is my first experience with our first client, I would say. And for the same service we are quoting around 3,000 right now. Office Club, earlier we are only having 3 or 4 offices, and that too in L9 shop, where they have kept almost 3 shops. There is no any girdle over there, and there is no any partition earlier. So we have hardly 3 offices that time. One advocate was there, then another one infrastructure wala ek tha, reality wala ek tha, and one IT person is there, so software company is there. So that time hardly we were 3, and there are a lot of hurdles initially in terms of parking ho ya koi ho, there are lot of, but Mr. Manish Oswal is flexible enough to resolve all the issues on time. Means if at all you call them yesterday night that ये internet नहीं चल रहा है or something, so we have immediately on the next day there is a solution for us and it is getting resolved. So through that I have experienced, because there are a lot of chaos during parking. कोई parking यहाँ खड़ा कर दिया गाड़ी, वहाँ खड़ा कर दिया. But nowadays you will also experience that it's a smooth parking. There is one dedicated person over there. The people knows where we should park our vehicle. Strict and that is better that everyone is following, because almost more than 60 offices are there in this Runwal. Earlier used to only 3 or 5 offices are there. So it's quite interesting, and we are getting services on the toes. Like whether it has to be in terms of cleaning ho, hygiene ho, housekeeping ho. During Corona period, he had helped us a lot. He had exempted few months. That is quite because you will not experience such kind of thing in a professional way, in other this thing, because he's emotionally well attached to us. He knows whether during Corona period whether they can avail the business or not. Ultimately impact, being he's also a businessman, so he knows what in and outs, and his physical presence almost though he is having a lot of activities in his place, the hats off to him that he has put the right person at right place, and also overseeing them almost on alternate day basis. He used to check the checks and balances he is always having with, and he is listening all our complaints, I would say, or our points, and trying to resolve it immediately. So that's the I would say that's the sign of a real businessman related to what his client requires. He's putting, because we are sitting in this conference because it's his thought that I should have a common discussion room, or I should have a common conference room wherein people can meet their clients and quite कोई coffee पीने के लिए बैठ सकता है यहाँ पे, something like that. So it's quite interesting, and his means that Office Club has molded them in such a way that it will be a office friendly thing. So it's a good experience.